10 iconic spots in Japan, starting now. Which one will you visit next? Alright, what's up everyone? It's Harry. So, I get this question all the time. I'm going to Japan, where should I go? And look, it's an impossible question. The country is massive, it's diverse, every single corner has something incredible to offer. But you've only got so much time, right? You want the highlights, the must-sees, places that will absolutely blow your mind. So, I decided to do the hard work for you. I've been all over, I've seen a ton, and I've boiled it all down to this. The ultimate 10. Number 10. We have to start here. Tokyo. This isn't just a city, it's an entire universe packed onto one island. The first time I came here, it was sensory overload in the best possible way. You step out of the station, and you're hit with this wall of sound, light, energy. It's like stepping directly into the future, a future that was imagined in the 80s, but it's real and it's happening right now, all around you. It's organized chaos, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's this pulse to Tokyo that you can't find anywhere else on the planet. You have to experience Shibuya Crossing. Stand in the middle of it, let thousands of people just flow around you. It's a strangely meditative experience. Then, just a train ride away, you're at Sensoji Temple in Asakusa. It feels like you've time-traveled 1,000 years. This collision of the hyper-modern, deeply traditional, is what Tokyo is all about. You can spend a morning in a serene temple garden, an afternoon in the electric, anime-fueled streets of Akihabara. Don't just stay on the ground level either. You need to see this city from above. The Tokyo Skytree gives you this insane, sprawling view. It looks like a circuit board stretching out to the horizon. You can try to plan your days in Tokyo, make an itinerary, but the best way to experience it is to just get lost. Every little alleyway, every side street has a story. A tiny ramen shop, a hidden bar, and if you can, time your visit for the spring. Specifically, for the cherry blossoms. Head to Ueno Park, grab a bento box and a drink, and just sit under the sakura trees. This is when the entire city seems to take a collective breath. Families, couples, salarymen, everyone is just there, appreciating this fleeting moment. It's that contrast again. The relentless pace of the city, the quiet beauty of nature. Tokyo is the perfect entry point. It throws you in the deep end. It's overwhelming, it's confusing, and it's one of the most exciting places you will ever visit. It sets the stage for everything else Japan has to offer. It shows you the scale, the complexity, and the sheer coolness of this country. You could spend a lifetime exploring just this one city and still not see it all. But for a first taste, it's perfect. It gets you hooked. Alright, number 9. From the future, we go straight to the past. Kyoto. If Tokyo is the brain of Japan, Kyoto is its soul. This city was the imperial capital for over 1,000 years. You feel that history in the air. It's a city that moves at a different pace. It's slower, more deliberate. It's where you go to understand the art, the culture, the traditions. Walk through the thousands of red torii gates at Fushimi Inari Shrine. You've seen the pictures, they don't do it justice. Walking through those tunnels of vibrant red, with the light filtering through the trees, is a spiritual experience. It feels endless, like you're walking into another realm. Go early to beat the crowds. It's worth the early alarm. Then there's Kinkakuji, the Golden Pavilion. It's a temple completely covered in gold leaf, shimmering on the edge of a pristine pond. The manicured gardens around it, you just stand there and stare. It's a testament to Japanese aesthetics and perfection. And you can't talk about Kyoto without talking about Gion, the famous geisha district. Walking through its narrow streets, with the old wooden machiya houses, feels like you've stepped onto a movie set. You might even spot a geiko, or Maiko shuffling to an appointment. It's a glimpse into a very exclusive and traditional world. To really immerse yourself, consider renting a kimono. I know it sounds touristy, but it completely changes your perspective. You slow down, you walk differently. You become part of the scenery, temples, shrines. It's in the details. It's in the way food is presented in a multi-course kaiseki meal. It's in the quiet contemplation of a Zen rock garden. It's in the craftsmanship of the local artisans. This is a city that teaches you to appreciate the small things, to find beauty in simplicity. It's a necessary counterbalance to the energy of Tokyo. It forces you to pause, to look closer, and to breathe. Number 8. A short train ride from Kyoto or Osaka, and you're in Nara. This place is special. It was Japan's very first permanent capital, even before Kyoto, so the history here is deep. But Nara is famous for two things: a giant Buddha, a whole lot of deer, and the deer are everywhere. They're not in a zoo, they're not in a pen, they're just there, chilling in the park, walking down the sidewalks, hanging out in front of ancient temples. These aren't just any deer. They're considered sacred messengers of the gods, and they know it. They're incredibly polite, for the most part. You can buy special crackers, shika senbei, to feed them. And here's the crazy part. If you bow to them, a lot of them will bow back before taking the cracker. It's this surreal, incredible interaction. It's a little intimidating when a whole group of them surrounds you, but it's an experience you will never, ever forget. It's pure magic. The main event in Nara, beyond the deer, is Todaiji Temple. This is one of the most important temples in Japan, and it houses the Daibutsu, the Great Buddha. The temple building itself is one of the largest wooden structures in the world, and it's awe-inspiring. But then you walk inside, and you see it. This massive, 15-meter-tall bronze statue of Buddha. The scale is just impossible to comprehend from photos. It's humbling. You feel tiny standing in its presence. There's a pillar inside the temple with a hole in its base that's said to be the same size as one of the great Buddha's nostrils. Legend has it that if you can squeeze through it, you'll be granted enlightenment in your next life. It's hilarious watching people try to wiggle their way through. It brings this sense of playfulness to such a grand, imposing place. It's a reminder that spirituality doesn't always have to be so serious. Nara is the perfect day trip. It's compact, it's easy to walk around, and it offers something completely unique. The combination of world-class historical sites and hundreds of free-roaming, bowing deer is something you won't find anywhere else. It's a bit of a fairy tale. It's a place that reminds you of the connection between nature, history, and spirituality in Japan. It feels ancient and sacred, but also incredibly fun and interactive. Don't skip it. Number 7. You can't make a list about Japan without including this icon. Mount Fuji. Fuji-san. It's more than a mountain. It's a national symbol. It's on the money. It's in countless works of art. It's this perfectly symmetrical, snow-capped volcano. Seeing it for the first time is a genuinely breathtaking moment. It doesn't look real. It's the backdrop to Japan, and it's a must-see. 2 ways to experience Fuji: from a distance or up close and personal. Head to the Fuji 5 Lakes region, especially Lake Kawaguchi. On a clear day, the reflection of the mountain in the calm water is postcard perfect. You can rent a bike, cycle around the lake, and find your perfect vantage point. There are also pagodas like the Chirado Pagoda. That classic Fuji in the background shot, it's worth it. But for the truly adventurous, you can climb it. The official climbing season is super short, just July to September. This isn't a technical climb. You don't need ropes or anything, but it is tough. It's a long, steep hike. Most people start in the afternoon, climb to a mountain hut around the 7th or 8th station to sleep for a few hours, and then wake up in the middle of the night to hike the final stretch to the summit for sunrise. That final push in the dark is a grind. It's cold, the air is thin, and you're just following this line of headlamps snaking up the mountain. You're exhausted, you're questioning your life choices. But then, you get to the top. You find a spot among the hundreds of other climbers, and you watch as the sky starts to change color. Seeing the sunrise from the highest point in Japan, watching the light spread across the clouds below you. It's a core memory. It's a spiritual, life-affirming moment. Whether you're admiring it from a lakeside hot spring or standing on its summit at 3,776 meters, Mount Fuji is an essential Japanese experience. It represents strength, beauty, and the power of nature. It's a pilgrimage. It's a challenge. It's a reminder of how small we are in the face of something so immense and timeless. It's an icon for a reason, and you need to see it with your own eyes. Number 6. Time to completely change gears. We're heading south, way south to Okinawa. Forget everything you think you know about Japan. This is a different world. Okinawa is a chain of subtropical islands, a culture, a history, a vibe all its own. It's Japan's version of Hawaii. Turquoise water, white sand beaches, some of the best coral reefs on the planet. It's the ultimate escape. This was the former Ryukyu Kingdom, ties to China, ties to Southeast Asia. You can still feel that unique heritage. A great place to start is Shirakawa-go Castle in Naha. It's a reconstruction, but it gives you a sense of the grandeur of the Ryukyu kings, its bright vermilion color and distinct architectural style. But let's be real, you come to Okinawa for the water. The snorkeling and diving here are world-class. The Karama Islands, a short ferry ride from Naha, a paradise for seeing sea turtles. Islands like Ishigaki, the Yaeyama archipelago. The water is so clear you can see dozens of meters down. It's like swimming in an aquarium. Speaking of aquariums, you have to visit the Chiraumi Aquarium. It's one of the largest and best in the world. Its main tank, the Kuroshio Sea, is just mind-blowing. A massive pane of acrylic. Whale sharks glide by. Manta rays glide by. You can just sit there for an hour, mesmerized. It gives you a profound respect for the ocean. Okinawa is the chill-out chapter of your Japan trip. Trade crowded trains for beach towels. Slowing down. Enjoying the sun. Connecting with the ocean. A place with a complex and difficult history, especially from World War II. Powerful peace parks and memorials to visit. A place of incredible beauty and deep resilience. If you need a break from the hustle, Okinawa is your answer. We're at the halfway point, number 5, and this one is straight out of a storybook. Shirakawa-go. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a quiet village nestled in a remote mountain valley. What makes it so special are its houses. They're called Gasho Zukuri, which means constructed like hands in prayer. They're these traditional farmhouses with massive, steeply pitched thatched roofs, designed to withstand heavy snowfall. And they look like something from a fantasy novel. Visiting Shirakawa-go feels like stepping back in time. There are no train stations here. You have to take a bus through the mountains to get to it. That journey itself makes it feel like you're discovering a hidden world. Once you're there, you just wander. And it's just quiet. You hear the river, the birds, the wind in the trees. It's a complete departure from the cities. Many of these farmhouses are still lived in by families who have been there for generations, but some are open to the public as museums. You can go inside and see the incredible wooden beam structures that hold up these massive roofs. You can learn about how they raised silkworms in the attics. It's a fascinating look at a traditional way of life shaped by the harsh, beautiful mountain environment. It's a masterclass in sustainable architecture. The best view is from the Ogimachi Castle observation deck. From up there, you can see the entire village laid out below you, with all the gasho roofs nestled among the rice paddies. It's a breathtaking panorama in any season. In spring and summer, it's lush and green. In autumn, the surrounding mountains are on fire with color. But the most magical time to visit is in winter. During select weekends in January and February, the village holds special illumination events. When the snow is meters deep and the houses are lit up from within, it is one of the most beautiful, serene, and magical sights you will ever see. It's cold, it's dark, but the warm glow from the houses makes it feel incredibly cozy and special. Shirakawa-go is a reminder of the beauty of tradition and the harmony between people and nature. It's a quiet, peaceful, and utterly unforgettable place. Number 4. If Kyoto felt a little too crowded for you, let me introduce you to its little sister, Kanazawa. People call it Little Kyoto, and for good reason. Beautifully preserved geisha districts, amazing gardens, a rich arts and crafts scene. But because it's a bit more off the beaten path, it has a more relaxed, local feel. Kanazawa was one of the few major Japanese cities to escape bombing in World War II, so its historic districts are incredibly intact and authentic. The crown jewel of Kanazawa is Kenrokuin Garden. This is consistently ranked as one of the top 3 landscape gardens in all of Japan, and it lives up to the hype. It's huge, and it's designed to be beautiful in every single season. There are ponds, waterfalls, ancient trees propped up with ropes to protect them from snow, and tea houses where you can sit and just absorb the tranquility. It's a masterwork of landscape design. Every view is a perfectly composed painting. Right next to the garden is the Higashi Chaya district. This is one of the city's main geisha districts. Chaya means tea house. These are the traditional places where geisha would entertain guests. Walking down these streets with their wooden lattice facades is like stepping into the 19th century. Many of the old tea houses are now shops and cafes. Just wander, browse, and soak in the atmosphere. It's just as beautiful as Gion in Kyoto, but with a fraction of the crowds. Kanazawa is also famous for its craftsmanship, especially gold leaf. The city produces 99% of Japan's gold leaf, and they put it on everything. Lacquerware, ceramics, and most famously ice cream. You have to try the gold leaf ice cream. It's a regular soft serve cone, but it's completely wrapped in a delicate paper-thin sheet of pure gold. It doesn't really taste like anything, but it's the most ridiculously decadent and photogenic snack you'll ever have. It's pure fun. This city is a treasure. It has the history and culture of Kyoto, but it feels more accessible, more intimate. You can explore the old samurai district, visit the incredible 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art, and eat some of the freshest seafood in Japan at the Omicho Market. Kanazawa offers this perfect blend of old and new, high art and simple pleasures. It's a city for people who love to explore, who love to appreciate beauty in all its forms. Number 3. This is a heavy one, but it's absolutely essential. Hiroshima, a city that has been to the darkest place imaginable and returned as a global symbol of peace and resilience. You can't come to Japan and not grapple with its history. A visit to Hiroshima is powerful, moving, and ultimately hopeful. It's not about dwelling on the tragedy. It's about learning and looking toward a better future. The heart of the city is Peace Memorial Park, a large, beautiful park in the center of the city, once the bustling downtown. It's a place for reflection. You'll see the Children's Peace Monument, covered in thousands of colorful paper cranes. The eternal flame, only to be extinguished when nuclear weapons are gone. An incredibly somber and powerful place. At one end stands the atomic bomb dome, the skeletal ruin of a building left near the hypocenter, preserved exactly as after the blast. Seeing it is chilling, a stark, visceral reminder and a permanent warning. The Peace Memorial Museum is right there. You have to go. It is heartbreaking. It tells the story and the human stories of the victims. It's filled with personal artifacts, a melted tricycle, a tattered school uniform, a watch stopped at 8:15 a.m. It is emotionally devastating but vital. It puts a human face on an unimaginable event. It will change you. After the intensity, take a short ferry to Miyajima. It feels like a world away, famous for its floating torii at high tide. The island is beautiful, friendly deer, great hiking, a more relaxed atmosphere. The contrast is profound. Even after the darkest night, the sun rises again. Hiroshima will break your heart and then fill you with hope. Almost there. Number 2. We're going from the southern tropics all the way to the northern frontier, Hokkaido. This is Japan's second largest island, but it's the least densely populated. This is the wild, untamed Japan, vast national parks, epic landscapes, active volcanoes, and incredible food. Hokkaido is all about nature on a grand scale. It's a paradise for anyone who loves the outdoors. Hokkaido is a destination for all seasons. In winter, it's a powder hound's dream. Niseko is world famous for having some of the best, lightest, deepest powder snow on the planet. The skiing and snowboarding here is legendary. Or you can head to the capital, Sapporo, for the annual snow festival, where artists create massive, intricate sculptures out of snow and ice. It's a winter wonderland. Then, when the snow melts, the island transforms. In summer, Hokkaido is a welcome escape from the heat and humidity. It's cool, it's breezy, and it's vibrant. The place to be is Furano. You'll find rolling hills covered in vast, colorful flower fields. The most famous are the lavender fields, which create these incredible purple carpets that stretch to the horizon. It's a photographer's dream, and you cannot talk about Hokkaido without talking about the food. Because of its cooler climate and rich land, the agriculture and dairy here are the best in Japan. Sweet corn, potatoes, milk, butter, cheese, and because it's surrounded by cold, rich waters, the seafood is unparalleled. The ramen is also famous. Sapporo is the birthplace of miso ramen. Harry eating Sapporo miso ramen. Basically, you come to Hokkaido to hike, ski, and eat. It's a simple and perfect formula. Hokkaido feels different from the rest of Japan. It was settled by the Japanese relatively recently, and it has the feel of a frontier. The cities are laid out in a grid pattern, like in North America, and the sense of space is something you don't find on the main island of Honshu. It's a place for road trips, for getting off the grid, for breathing fresh mountain air. If you need an adventure, if you need to feel small against a big landscape, Hokkaido is the place. And that brings us to number 1. Nikko. There's a Japanese saying, never say Kekko, magnificent, until you've seen Nikko. And it's true. Located in the mountains a couple of hours north of Tokyo, Nikko is an incredible complex of shrines and temples set within a massive, ancient forest. It's the final resting place of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the founder of the shogunate that ruled Japan for over 250 years, and the grandeur here reflects his power. The main attraction is Toshogu Shrine, and this place is a lot. While many shrines are minimalist, Toshogu is the opposite. It is an explosion of color, detail, craftsmanship. Every surface is covered in intricate wood carvings, gold leaf, vibrant lacquer. It's over the top, it's opulent, and it is absolutely jaw-dropping. A fusion of Shinto and Buddhist styles, unlike any other shrine in Japan. You'll find the famous carving of the 3 wise monkeys here. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But that's just one of thousands of carvings. There are dragons, birds, flowers, mythical creatures covering every gate and building. You could spend hours just looking at the details. It's a statement piece, designed to awe and intimidate, to show the wealth and power of the Tokugawa clan. And it still works. But Nikko is more than one shrine. The whole area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's surrounded by stunning nature. After you've had your fill of the ornate temples, you can explore the national park. A short bus ride away is Kegon Falls, one of Japan's most famous waterfalls. It's a massive, powerful cascade of water, and it's beautiful in any season, but especially in autumn when the surrounding trees are a riot of red, orange, and yellow. Nikko is the perfect package. It's easily accessible as a day trip from Tokyo, but it feels like a world away. It offers this incredible combination of world-class cultural heritage and breathtaking natural beauty. The juxtaposition of the insanely detailed, man-made shrines against the wild, serene backdrop of the ancient forest is what makes it so special. It's magnificent. It's Kekko. And for me, it's the #1 spot that perfectly encapsulates the diverse beauty of Japan. So, there it is. 10 spots, 10 minutes. Tokyo, Kyoto, Nara, Fuji, Okinawa, Shirakawa-go, Kanazawa, Hiroshima, Hokkaido, Nikko. We covered a lot of ground. Honestly, we've barely scratched the surface. Each of these could be a 10-minute video. Or a 10-hour video. That's Japan. Endlessly deep. Endlessly fascinating. This list isn't the end, it's the beginning. A starting point for your own adventure. The real story happens when you're there. It's the conversation with a shop owner. It's getting lost on the subway. It's that bowl of ramen at 2 a.m. that changes your life. The plan is the framework. The adventure is what you build inside it. The most important thing is just go. Pick one of these places, book the ticket. Figure the rest out later. Don't overthink it. The work is just doing it. So, which one will you visit next? Drop a comment below. I want to know where you're going, what you're excited to see. If you've been, share your story. Share your must-see tip that I missed. This is a conversation. This channel is about sharing experiences and inspiring each other. As always, thank you for watching. Now go do something. Go create your own story.